All right, boys and girls, you have a very important job today, and it's a job with one of our new star words. The word is can, C-A-N, can. Now, for this activity, you're gonna need some supplies. You're gonna need this blue sheet of paper that's in your Wait for Teacher bag. You're gonna need your piece of purple paper that's in your Wait for Teacher bag. You're gonna need your pencil, your scissors, and your glue from your toolbox. So get your supplies ready and I'll meet you back here for the activity. All right, boys and girls, step one is gonna be some cutting, and we've been doing a lot of cutting practice. So do you see these dotted lines? There's some around these small boxes. There's some dotted lines going around here. There's some dotted lines going around here. That's because those are like our cutting roads, and we need our driving hand and our cutting hand. So don't forget, when we pick up scissors, fingers on the bottom, thumb on top, that's the way we cut, cut, cut. So I'm gonna start by cutting out everywhere I see a dotted line. And remember, this driving hand has to hold the paper and turn when I get to a corner. So I'm gonna go here, stop. Driving hand has to turn my paper, and I'm gonna go up here and stop. And now I can cut these dotted lines out and all of these dotted lines. So I'm gonna start cutting all of these little pieces out, turning my driving hand. This is gonna take a little bit of time to do all these cutting pieces. And I'm going to cut them all out and lay them on my paper. And then I'll meet you back here for the next step. All right, once you cut out, oh, that's a scrap. Once you cut out all your small pieces, you also have to cut out these big words that say can. This says C-A-N, can, and this one says C-A-N, can. So I need to cut along these dotted lines, these little roads also. So I'm gonna cut these out, and then we'll get to the next step. Turn the corner. There's a big one. And I have one more. You see these dotted lines? Make sure you cut somewhere close to the dotted line. It doesn't have to be perfect. We're still practicing, remember? So see, I'm not perfect. All right, boys and girls, now I have all my pieces here. I'm gonna slide them out of my way for a minute while I get my paper ready. So I want you to turn your paper so that it's the wide way. This is called horizontal, not the tall way, the wide way. So, and then we have to do, the first thing I do is always the same. Pick up my pencil and write my name. Remember, we want our pinching fingers, and rest that pencil. I'm gonna write my name on my paper. It's a little hard to see because it's dark paper. And then once my name is on the paper, I'm gonna flip it over because I want my name on the back. All right, now I'm ready to get started. I'm going to first figure out where the middle of the paper is, and I'm gonna start at the top and draw a line straight down the paper. Can you kind of see that line? And it's not perfect. This is called a line to make two columns. We're gonna be learning how to make avid two-column notes. So now we have two columns. We have two sides of our paper. Once we have two sides of our paper, we're going to start needing our glue stick and all our pieces. The first piece you're gonna take is the one that says can, C-A-N, and you're looking for the one that has a thumbs up because this word is can. And I'm gonna lay it right at the top. I'm gonna need my glue now. Now remember the rule about glue sticks. I'm gonna go 2 times up. 1, 2, and that's all I need. Now we don't put glue on where we're sticking it. We put glue on the back of what we're gluing. Now if I put glue here, it's gonna stick my word down. You gotta go to the plain side. So I'm gonna drive the glue around the edges and a little bit in the middle so that it stays sticky. And I'm gonna stick it right at the top of my first column, like that. You do that. If you need to pause the video, you can, and then come back for the next step. Now I'm going to take the other one. Now notice this one says can, C-A-N, but up here it says not can, not can, and it has a thumbs down. So I want to glue this one to the other column. So I flip it over. My glue is already ready to go. I'm going to glue just around the edges, drive your glue around, and then a little bit in the middle. That's called a dab. We don't want a lot of glue, we want a dab of glue, but you want it to stick. And I'm going to stick it down on the other column. So now I have can, thumbs up, not can, thumbs down. And now I get to do some sorting. So I'm going to take all of these little words over here, and I'm going to decide if it is the word can, thumbs up, or if it is not can, it's going to go over here. So I want you to look at that one. Think in your head, is that can, C-A-N, or is that not can? It is can. Look, it's C-A-N, and it's written just like that. So that one's going to go on this side. Now, I can go ahead and glue this one down. I'm going to flip it over, put a dab of glue on the edges, and stick it on the can side, because this word is can. Let's grab another one. I'm not going to look. I'm just going to grab one. Okay, let's look at it. Is this word can? Think in your head. Is it C-A-N? No way. That's our word I. So that is not can. Thumbs down. So that one is going to go on the not can side. So I'm going to take a little dab of glue on the, oops, that was too much glue, on the back, and stick it on the not can side. Now you're going to take the rest of your pieces and you're going to decide if they go on the can side, is it the word can, or is it not the word can, and you're going to sort them. Now this one's a little tricky. Does this one look just like that one? Not exactly. But it is uppercase C instead of lowercase c. A, this is an uppercase A, this is a lowercase a, and this is uppercase N, and this is lowercase n. So this still says can. So this one's going to go on the can side. And I'm going to keep sorting and thinking, is that the same word or not can? This one is the same word. Keep going until you've sorted all your pieces and stuck them down on the correct side.
When you're done, boys and girls, make sure you take a picture of your sort and upload that picture to Seesaw. And don't forget the most important step, which is making sure that your glue's put away by twisting it down 2 times and making sure the cap's on nice and tight, making sure that your pencil and your glue and your scissors are back in your toolbox. Before you upload your picture, check your work against ours and see if you sorted the words correctly.